I want the audience to follow by rows as we make a sound with our bodies. So here we go.
Christopher Columbus, on October 12, 1492, declared this land property of Spain, and all its riches, and all its people, in the name of God. This is your Lord. This is your Lord, for you will put no other above him. This is your Lord, for without him you will perish, or lose eternal life.
We gonna get you a slave, boy. No.
Sold to the Spaniard for 40 pieces of silver.
Oh, son, we'll get you a dog anyway. Better yet. Me Tarzan, me king of the jungle, me tired of cheetah, me want Jane.
I'm not Jane.
King of the
jungle.
Look, baby, I take you to the jungle, hook you up.
The lion! I got my homeboys you want to meet, you know what I mean?
Wait! Let's talk about what before.
What native girls say?
MacArthur Park!
Yeah, come on.
Wait, it's this way.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Blacks are not normal people. They are most likely to die when my officers put them in the chokehold. An El Salvadorian drunk, a drunk that doesn't belong here. Homosexuals are evil, and they do evil. Some of my officers are brutal. But the vast majority are good people. I'm looking to prevent crime before it happens. Casual drug users ought to be taken out and shot.
Oh, playing dress up, are we? Like father, like son. Well, here's a little makeup to take off the shine on the nose for the camera.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll be ready for you in a couple of minutes.
Thanks.
And on the other hand, daughter and father relationship. Scott, is it true that you started shooting heroin the day that your father was getting penned as chief of police? Is that true?
Yes, it is.
About 14 years ago, right?
About 14.
About 14, okay. A lot of people said Duragates caused the LA riots. Were you in a hospital during the LA riots from an overdose?
Yes, I was.
You was, okay, thank you. And did your father ever come and visit you?
No, he didn't.
He never did. Oh, you must be a real poor lad. Audience, give him. Oh, poor lad. I'm so sorry. What about you, Bradley? I understand that you were stealing, what was it, stockings out of a store?
No, you left me,
Oh, so LA Times is lying, right?
They must be.
Oh, God, poor lad. How about you and your father? Do you have a good relationship with your father? Oh, thank you. Well, we're out of time right now. Well, why don't you join us next week when we have gay and lesbians in Hollywood? Thank you very much.
Good show, Scott. There's some tissue and some cold cream so you can take off your makeup, and the director will be in to talk to you in a couple of minutes.
Thanks. Good show. Chief Daryl Gates. Police Chief Daryl Gates. My dad, Daryl Gates. How can you not see or hear all the criticism? The politicians and the media, they all say the police force is too aggressive. The ACLU and city council members, and of course, lousy Mayor Bradley, they all want you to resign. And the people of Los Angeles, they burnt up the city just to try to get through to you. I was in the hospital, I've been to jail, but you never bothered to visit me. You call it tough love, but I don't see any love. Hardly anybody likes you. What makes people think that you'll listen to them when you won't even listen to your own son? A lot of people say Daryl Gates caused the LA riots. But what about me? What about me? Every time something happens in Los Angeles, you came running. I can't remember one time you ever came running from me. To protect and serve, that's your job, your duty. But I never saw that. I know your great dedication to the force, Dad. But my life is fucked up. Why couldn't you ever show me some love? Dad, are you listening? Why couldn't you ever show me some love? My name is Akira, and what I learned from my life experience and from researching Scott Gates, I just see that parents, the parents out there, what you have to do is, if you don't already, just take some time off of work or just take some time off just to show your kids some love. Show them that you care. Just give them some time. And as for the kids, you gotta understand that your parents, they might not always be there for you. But maybe they're out working hard, trying to get food on the table. They might not have that much time, but I just think parents should take some time. And the kids, you gotta show some respect, because the parents, they're older than you, so they've experienced a lot more than you. So just show them some respect, show them some love.
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
You must be.
Noise pollution.
You bugging.
Violation of curfew.
You stopping me and I was getting ready to
Unlawful
serve this
assembly.
food. you wasn't
Hey.
getting nothing.
Shut up, okay?
Yeah, check your last boy.
Performing the forbidden dance.
What? Forbidden dance?
I'm soliciting in MacArthur Park, the Beverly Hills area, and disturbing the people of Beverly Hills.
They just mad because they came
Come here.
first.
Frontin' ass. Sucker.
Just let them go. Breaking ain't no crime.
Yo,
I mean,
sir.
it ain't nothing.
You must be crazy.
That's why y'all
I had
got
you
no
on. I'm like,
girls.
man, remember I was
Bam,
young?
I was gonna break it
Just give them their tickets and let them go.
Give them the tickets.
What's this?
Listen, punks, I don't ever want to see you in this park again, okay?
Need to test out your parking. Sucker.
Catch you guys in the rebound.
Hey, Obi, you dropped your cookies.
Finally made it. Hawthorne PD. Look at you. Look at you. Yes. Making a difference in the community. Kids look up to me. I'm their role model. Yes, I am. It's always what I wanted to do. I wonder if my father was as excited as I am right now. Yeah, protecting and serving. Protecting and serving. Wait a minute. Let's think about something here. Who am I protecting and serving? I mean, think about it. We're harassing kids on the streets just for breakdancing. They're not breaking any laws. They're just having fun. Oh, I get it. It's not part of the legitimate form of art. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I understand now. That's not right. Then they have this new policy that tells me that I must stop anybody who's wearing baggy pants or oversized t-shirt and a baseball cap. And I think I know pretty much who we're targeting. Any black, young, Latino, male or female, out there in our community. We're just trying to lock away any minority, so-called minority. Now the thing is this, protecting and serving.
Hey, Don!
What's
Your
up,
pops just got beat by the police, man.
What? I thought there was only one color in the LAPD. Blue. What is this, man? My father served 28 years in the force. 28 hard years in the force. Look at yourself. Is this what you want to do? You want to get beat down? You want to get served by your fellow officers? I don't think so. I can't do this. I can't be a PD. I can't be a cop. No. It's something I gotta do. I cannot be a cop. Come to think about it, it's not the most important thing. It's not the racism that exists within our PD. It's not the racism that exists there. It's the racism that exists outside of my streets. He's serving curbside justice. The same officers who don't want me in a blue suit are the same officers who out there beating our youth. I can't do it. I'm sorry, Dad, I cannot assimilate. I will not assimilate. You know what I do? I start organizing every officer out there to feel the same way I do. Feel the same way I do. I formed a group called Enforcement Officers Against for Justice. That's what I do. I start exposing this discriminating policies they have. I start exposing the racism that exists inside the force. That's what I do. I wanted to be a police officer. I wanted to be a police officer. Hello, my name is Ernest Monroe, and I related to this character being because there's a similar expectation for LAPD, or let's say police officers in general, and for an actor, say myself. See, in order for me to become an actor in Hollywood, the capital entertainment world, I must portray stereotype characters, which is only enforcing the negative that's already out there. I refuse to do it. And see, so did John Jackson. He refused to assimilate. He refused to become one of those dehumanizing officers who are out there. He stood up for his rights, and I say to you, do the same.
Sorry about that. Try one more time. One more time. Can we try one more time?
Come on, Frankie!
Carmelo? Mr. Director? Are you out there? I'm stuck with my monologue.
More Chicanos, come on! More Chicanos!
That's the thing, Carmelo, I can't. I mean, I know what I have in my heart, but because I don't talk like everyone else, because I don't sound like everyone else, that means I'm not Chicano?
Why don't you try being Mexican? Come on. You should be more Mexican.
What color is my skin? What's my name? I can't be more Mexican than I am. There's no such thing as be more this, more that. Be who you are and be proud of it. I'm a Chicano, and I had to fight for that. Because my dad didn't believe in Chicanos. He said a Mexican was a Mexican was a Mexican. But you know what? I can identify with the struggles of the Mexican American. It gives me something to identify with politically, socially, and culturally. I came from proud Mexican parents, though. How many of you Chicanos out there have ever looked at your birth certificates? They say white, Caucasian, Hispanic. Mine says Mexican. And that's because my parents fought for that. But they were strict. I remember when I'd get in trouble, my dad, he'd have me roll up my pants, cast my knees, and kneel down on beans with my hands up in the air for at least 2 hours. And he'd sit behind me with his belt, ready to whip me if I put my hands down. But still, I mean, I don't have my monologue, Carmelo. What am I going to do? I mean,
Fake it.
but I don't need to fake it. I know all the information. I met with Sal Castro. I met with David Sanchez. I met with these people and I did my research. I did my research. But you tell us we're actors, we're activists, not actors. And there goes my problem again. How am I supposed to just fit into these roles when I'm not the typical Chicano? I mean, it's been a struggle. But anyways, can I do my scene on Sal Castro? Because I can do him. Okay, chavalitos. The reason I called you here today is because we as a people, as Chicanos, have to come together and do something about the educational system not treating Chicanos with dignity. We have to do something about the history books either not to train our people or putting us down. And see, Carmelo, that adds to more of my confusion. Because I also met with David Sanchez. He's a Brown Beret. But I mean, I don't know. He told me things like, oh, Sal Castro? Nah, he wasn't one of the organizers. Oh, no. The students didn't march to Hazard Park and protest the superintendent's office. He said they all went to the coffee house. He said, yeah, I'm a Brown Beret, but I make $50,000 a year, and I can't wear my uniform. I mean, fucking Tío Taco, man. How's that supposed to be for someone like me? I mean, just more confusion. I'm glad there's people like Mike Nava and the Brown Berets de Aslan to keep the tradition alive. But I still don't have no monologue. Drugs. Can I do my monologue on drugs? Because in my hometown, Montebello, 3 men were arrested. They were known as Los Tres. They were arrested for shooting a drug pusher. It turns out this pusher was an FBI undercover agent selling drugs in our communities to keep our people down. What? I could do my scene on the blowouts? All right, Carmelo, thanks a lot. Hey, everybody, come on, I got my scene. Let's work on this. We gotta get together. I got my scene. All right, we're gonna do the blowouts, all right? I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna be all walk out. After that, it's history and dignity. And then Chicano power, Chicana power, Latino power, Latina power. You ready? All right. Ready?
Ready. Yeah.
Walk out. History and dignity. Chicano power. Latino power. Bullshit war called Vietnam.
We're not gonna do it, no.
I ain't fighting no war for nobody's country, man. What are you talking
Man,
about, bro?
I'd rather make love than war because you know what? Life is beautiful.
Love is the way of the world.
But your love is the only answer, dude.
But what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
You know what I'm gonna do?
Hey man, that's a pretty heavy trip.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Burn.
Hey,
Burn the trap car.
Come on, go ahead.
I'm gonna burn this too. It's
Hell no, we won't go. 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 Hell no.
before I pronounce you convicts guilty of treason, being a threat to our government, and just plain old being a menace to our society. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I got a couple of words I want to say. Looking out today, I gotta ask y'all something. This is supposed to be a people's government, right? For the people, by the people, all people. Nowhere did I read except you people. You see, when America first enslaved Africans, y'all was working real hard to keep us under. Y'all was passing laws banning slaves to read, because once we start reading, we start getting an understanding of who we are and why we need to be free of a system that uses us to build its empires, of a system that exploits us but could care less whether we live or starve. Because you see, America is supposed to be a land of liberty. So we Panthers as Americans took it upon ourselves to liberate our people. But the COINTELPRO came in and tried to put a stop to that.
Speak on it, Ron.
But you see, the COINTELPRO ain't nothing but a section of the FBI used to infiltrate and destroy any movement. That's for creating a social change in a government that's supposed to, but does not represent its people. Because it was the COINTELPRO that killed 177 of our Panther members and set us up with murder raps and other false charges. Because they saw what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? They saw that we was uniting the people. We was organizing the people. The Panthers are for the people. Because what y'all don't know is, we was in communities throughout the U.S. clothing and feeding the children. We was taking young brothers off the streets and teaching what it was to be young, proud, disciplined men. I didn't see this government doing that same thing. We was helping folks fight for better housing than living in these rat-infested slums you call home. And all of this was incorporated in a Panthers 10-point system. So I look at you, jury, and if y'all gonna convict me, y'all better convict me for liberating my people. But I tend to forget it's still a crime to want your freedom in this country. My name is Obi Yoma, and the character I was portraying was Geronimo Pratt, an ex-Black Panther member who got arrested for, trying to give his people the same rights that America had, all through America. And I can relate to this character because he saw a lot of problems that was going on in the 60s, and he tried to do something about it. But if you look today, the problems in the 60s is the same as the 90s. For example, like education, I graduated high school like about 19. When I graduated, I really didn't get nothing that could benefit me. And it wasn't until I started reading about myself that I got an understanding of who I was, of my true history, like everybody else's true history. And the message I just want to shout out to y'all is, once you start reading about yourself and understanding who you are, can't nobody put you down. Can't nobody pull you over, push you over. Peace.
Sí se puede. Sí se puede.
We shall overcome.
Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. UFW. United Farm Workers. The ones that put the food on your table, pick the fruits, and work long hours with no breaks. The ones who take the jobs when no one else wants. Support the movement. No Uvas. Boycott grapes.
Brothers and sisters, I stand here today as a free man. And I've been to the mountaintop and looked right in the eyes of freedom. And would you like to know what freedom told me? Freedom said, Martin, tell your oppressors that the black race can't afford you no more.
Assalamu alaikum. So American strategy is the same strategy that which was used in the past by colonial powers. Divide and conquer. See, she plays one Negro leader against the other. She plays one Negro organization against the other. See, she makes us think that we have different objectives and different goals. But brothers and sisters, we always must keep in mind that we have the same objective and the same strategy. Just keep that in mind, brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Run, fools! You claim to be so down, but yet you run away. Why do you run? You are three. I am only one. I know why you run. Because you know that I am La Calavera! For many years now, fighting and resisting. Fighting those who try to change my beliefs and kill off my culture. Resisting the temptations, pressure of assimilating. In the 1400s, when the Aztecas attacked our villages, they wanted to take our land. I fought, I resisted, but I was killed. So when the Spaniards came, I welcomed them. I greeted them. I figured it out friendly that they would help me fight off the Aztecas and take back my land. And they did. But when I turned my back, they attacked, just like the Aztecas. They took me by surprise. They thought they were going to be friends. And I fought. I fought once again. But once again, I was killed. 1800s. Americans wanted to take Texas from us. They wanted to buy. And we said no. They said fine. But no. They had to be greedy. They attacked us. They took us by surprise. And I fought once again. But once again, I was killed. 1940s. We were heroes of this country. World War II, here in Los Angeles. We're attacking us because we're Mexicans. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I'm going to do about that because I'm proud of who I am. 1994, we are still being attacked. But this time, we are attacking each other. In the past, my people got together to fight off ones who attacked us, tried to conquer us. And we fought together. But now, we are fighting each other. I cannot let this happen. You cannot let this happen. Because if you do, I, the spirit of resistance, will once die again.
Man, oh man, it's not a dream. I really am incarcerated. I'm in jail. I wouldn't think that it happened like this. They don't even have a sink in jail. I can't even wash up. I need a shave. Just my brother laying there asleep. John can always sleep like a baby. Man, I have to go to court. I'm on trial. What time is it? 4 in the morning. I got to go on trial in 6 hours. Shut up. I wonder what I'm going to say when I'm in court, when I'm on trial. It's early morning. I think I'll entertain myself. I'm going to rehearse what I'm going to say. Okay, all right. The judge will be right here because he's to the left. The jury right here, they're always in the middle. And the press will be over here picking over me. Okay. What am I going to say? I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm James J. McNamara, the man accused of bombing the Times building. The Times building. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, before you say, excuse me? Huh? I want to tell it my way. The way it really happened. See, it happened like this. I'm a unionist. As I said before, my name is James J. McNamara. This is my brother John, the Secretary Treasurer. I'm the wild one, so-called. As soon as the big wigs in Los Angeles, which this shouldn't even be called Los Angeles no more. This should be called Otis Town. You live in Otis Town. You wanna know why? You wanna know why you live in Otis Town? Because Otis and Chandler, the prestigious owners of the LA Times, your paper, this town's other so-called written word. Bullshit. As soon as they heard that the unions were organizing in San Francisco and how the people down there were so with it and they were ready to join, and they knew that we was coming down here next to organize workers to start unions, they got scared. Yes, the Otis Chandler cartel, yes, damn it, you can quote me on that, press, cartel, was scared. Be quiet, so I'm in court. They were scared. They were scared that we were going, that the unionists were going to creep in their kingdom and overthrow their land. Overthrowing, or shall I say organizing workers, turned into overthrowing. I mean, hell, I'm in jail. You people get 3 meals a day. You get physical fitness. You have a library to go express your mind. I mean, to expand your mind. Workers rather be in here. No lunch breaks. No time off. These people have a family. They're not animals. They're men and women sweating. And they don't even have a stake in the company. And that's what I'm here for. That's why I blew up the Times. Oh, I blew it. Whatever. I don't even know how to back a bomb. Wait, excuse me while nature calls, jury. While you go deliberate my fate, I'm going to sit here and relieve myself of my vow. But wait, before you go, even if I did have something to do with those 87 bombs that went off across the country regarding unions, the LA Times building though? I mean, what would I prove? What would that have done for the unions? Nothing, I say. And if you're human beings, you say nothing too. But, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, runs the press in this town? Who's responsible for teaching your kids in this town? Who was the judge for this case against me and my brother? Oh, strike that from the record, in this town. Who's responsible for putting me, my brother, and you, Mr. Jail Handler, you in jail in this town? Who runs the government in this town? So to make a long story short, what I'm asking you is, ladies and gentlemen, who's really running the show in this town?
Home to be with my Lord, yes, my Lord.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Here we are, sister. Hallelujah. You said some of the words of the Bible.
Go on, girl. Go on. Think about your mother. Yeah.
My mama, Minnie Mason. Boy, she was calling Grandma Mason. She was born a slave. August 15th, 1838. When my mama was 18 years old, she walked all the way to California
Amen.
behind a wagon train, driving a herd of cattle, intended to me and my two sisters. I can remember it well. We was hot, tired, raining. Mama told us everything would be all right once we got to California. Sure enough. In 1856, my mama was entitled her freedom. My mama was free. Praise the Lord. She learned how to bring life into this world. My mama learned midwifery. Who brought you into this world?
Grandma Mason.
Who brought you into this world? That's my mama. My mama bought property. She owned this property we sitting on today.
My store's on the corner.
Bring it forth. My mama owned this neighborhood. My mama cared for the people. Mama loved helping the people.
May she rest in heaven.
Always remember.
Amen.
My character, Minnie Mason, she walked all the way from Mississippi to California just so she could be free. I believe she was a very strong woman. And myself, being a young black woman, I think I can relate to her because I will accomplish all of my goals.
Stop, Father! What are you doing? That's done no wrong. Is it because he doesn't believe in our God? Father! Father! We don't believe in his. And he doesn't hate us. He feeds us. Padre, the Bible says, treat others as if you want them to treat you. And you do this to him? Isn't God of love, peace, and happiness? Mira, Padre! He's bleeding. My father made me bleed like that. Will you do this to him? A follower of the Lord? Jesus, he bleeded like that. Came on the cross to die for our sins. I don't understand, Padre. headed to exploration throughout the hills. Tries to fish these waters and live off the land. But what do we get in return? Beat them? Call them heathens? Savages? Adjúrme, pray to Santo Mateo. Padre, did you not want to change? I will not force them, nor whip them. Because in God's eyes, our people are his children. Now answer me this. Padre! Who is the savage? Catholic, but I think we respect everyone's beliefs, no matter who it is.
stop. Even now, they're resisting a society that wants to build on their land, the only land they have left. I can relate to this because I was born in LA, and to me this is my home. This is my land. And like the Chumash and the Shoshone, they believe that the land was free, that it was their home. When I was young and I ran away and I was homeless, I lived here because this was my land, but I wasn't homeless because I was at home. If we believe, like the nation, that the land is free, then in this land, the whole earth is our home, and we can live together.
We've been waiting for 6 hours.
I've been waiting for 97 years.
And that's how long we've been waiting, folks.
Have a heart, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you, kind-hearted kids.
We got the bubble. 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 We got the bubble.
We got the vote. We got the vote.
After 400 years of oppression and apartheid, South Africa finally had its first chance to vote, where all South Africans get to vote. You see, there was crippled, old people who were the first in line to vote. There was a 116-year-old woman who voted for the very first time. And even though it may seem like the right to vote is just a very small, minor step, it's the first step in giving South Africa back to the South Africans. And I look at America today, how in the 50s and the 60s, they fought to get us the right to vote. And how many brothers and sisters in the younger ages don't even use that right? And people always ask, how can they change this government? So they go about doing riots and everything. If you have one tool that you don't use, that's your right to vote. When you start voting, then you start thinking about changes.
All right, we'd like to start by thanking everybody for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. And we'd like to pose a question. Foremost, we're going to have an open mic session. So if anybody has any solutions to problems that we're having in our society. Also, what do you think has changed since 1992?
You haven't seen any changes since the riots. What type of changes will be needed? So there will be another riot.
Go on, start.
Audience, please raise your hand if you want to be interviewed.
I don't have much to say, but I think that we as a people, we need to demystify lies that are being put against our children, ourselves and stuff, and we need to reset that foundation so that we can identify who we are and build from that foundation itself. And pretty much we just need to take away the mystery. In other words, the lies that are put into the books, the lies that are being told to us every day, put in the newspapers and stuff, and share that type of truth and that type of wisdom with our own people and stuff, so they will grow up with a foundation as to who they are and to have a direction as to where they're going.
Any more comments from the audience?
See, here we go. Everybody always asks, there's problems, but here's your chance to come up with a solution.
So I don't think I have a solution, but my name is Ken Palakua. I just wanted to say that I was very impressed with the performance tonight. I think it's really important as I'm 40 years. I'll be 40 years old this year. I have 2 children who are 5 and 6, and having seen you guys do what you did today, it gave me a wider, broader perspective in terms of how I must be looking at them, and how anyone who's maybe a parent like me should really be thinking about how we can support young people, not just by telling them what to do, but really being in the trenches with them and helping them push them, so to speak. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say.
Hi, that was great again. Good job. My name is Maria Elena Chavez, and I work with the United Farm Workers Union. And being in the union right now, I can just say that we're going through a lot of changes as well. And I think everything's connected, and I don't know if the riots exactly sparked what's happening, but there is a lot of movement happening for the better. Just like Biddy Mason, Cassandra, just like Biddy Mason marched from California to Mississippi. From Mississippi to California, the United Farm Workers Union got together a bunch of campesinos and campesinas, farm workers, to march from Delano to Sacramento. And this just took place beginning on March 31st, and we just ended it on April 26th. And, it was a real beautiful experience. And the reason that they did that was to gain equal rights for the farm workers, justice and equality in the fields, because they are our modern slaves. There still is slavery, it still exists, and a lot of people here in the cities are going through the same thing. But the beautiful thing about the peregrinación was that there was a lot of young people on it. There was grandparents who had marched the first peregrinación, and their
will be a solution will be if I can get this play into the different communities, recreation centers, so the young ones like do that. That's what I think is going to be. Thank you. All right.
Hi, my name is Joseph Domenico Caro. I just, seeing this was just clarified a lot of things in my heart lately when I see everybody, when I see the Asians, the Mexicans, and the blacks, and forgive me if anybody I forgot, but that's all I can think of right now. But what I see out there is a lot of good messages getting across, and it's important for everybody to know where they came from, because then they get past the lies that have been told them throughout their lives. Because you're this, you're down here. Like myself, because I had a little Asian in myself. I'm Filipino and Chinese, and even in my own family, I was taught to hate, kind of had that. We had that Oriental kind of phobia, And I was always made to think when I walked around, it's like I had this little bit of, I had to keep myself low because anything that's Oriental, that you were sure to get made fun of. Someone would make some mock Chinese words at you or whatever. I mean, get your messages straight, get your messages clear. We are to be proud of ourselves and grow within our, and that's Find out where we came from and be proud. And then you can start going on your path, whatever it is. But get your messages straight. We're to be proud of ourselves, but not at the exclusion of others.
Unite.
Point blank, it's all about learning about your history, and that's the true history. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody else tell you who you are. Only you can. If you believe what other people tell you, you're going to be in the position that a lot of people are today. You know what I'm saying? They don't know anything about themselves, and they don't have no respect for themselves. But once you start reading about yourself, you start loving yourself and others, and you look past all this racial, color lines, political, and all that, you know, and you start to understand that we're all one people. You know what I'm saying? Break it down to like the basic elements. We're all the same people.
And keep in mind that it's a each one teach one thing. Once you learn, you don't stop there, because basically this whole situation that we did, we were influenced by Carmelo and John Rears, who taught us that your weapon, that it's cool to be intelligent, you know, and show others your intelligence level, because when you think back about it, the street hustlers are like geniuses, but yet they're taught that it ain't cool to capitalize on your intelligence, but yet they can count money without even thinking twice about it, and they know how to flip money and flip product without even, you know, making out a game plan. It's just something that just comes naturally. So when you teach another person that is less knowledgeable than you are, it's not about a stingy thing. It's not about I want to know more than so-and-so. It's about breaking down ignorance, because that's why certain levels of generation stay the same. So once you teach another person, then you hit somebody else. Then that person hips somebody else. Then he hips somebody else. Then she, you know, it goes on and on and on. And then you break the chain, you know?
One important thing that I learned from all this researching is that when you learn about your history, when you learn about yourself, you learn to love yourself, and you learn to appreciate others. And what I learned from Carmelo is that once you love yourself, love is a ray that comes out of you onto others. And I just wanted to share that with you, and to think about it in your mind. When you love yourself, you show love to others. And that's all I need to say. Thank you.
To everybody out here, every young people and everything, we need to start picking up our books too. You know what I mean? Don't just sit around. I mean, it's cool for somebody to, you know, help you out, tell you, you know, what they know. But it's also good for us to learn for ourselves, start going to the library, you know, and picking up those books. All right?
I just wanted to say it was a wonderful show. How you guys doing? Just talking about solutions, and that seems to be what's on everybody's mind, because it's wonderful to talk about it. I love the last scene about voting, which I think is huge, and something that all of the young people and the teens and 20s need to really get going on. Is if you want to change, you have to start there, and start within those means, and start by empowering each other through knowledge and through education. And that's how it's going to happen. It ain't going to be through burning buildings and things like that. And I'm glad you guys are getting the message out, and this is the way to do it. And I'm really proud of you guys, and I'm with you guys. Thank you for the work.
Anybody else want to speak out? Okay, I just want to take this time to thank everybody for coming here and supporting the young people. I want to invite you guys to stick around and hang out. We're going to have a little reception afterwards. And I want to leave you, well, before I do that, I almost forgot. I have my family here today, and they're the ones that make it possible, because just like, Daryl Gates' son, we're always busy working, including myself. I'm always working with the young people, and sometimes I get home late and my kids are asleep, and I'm learning from the youth, and I have to listen to what they say, and I just want to tell my family that I love them. Okay. So we're going to leave you with a song, and thank you, Veronica, the crew, the band, and the audience. Thank you.
I want to thank you for giving me this, for all the help.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Just keep real. Okay. So, all right. Kids, cookies. All right. Okay. So we're gonna. Yeah, you hold on, Frankie. Wait, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave you. This is like a little gift, and we have this great young singer coming up in the world, Pam. She's gonna leave you with a song, and it's a shame, right? Okay. All right. I think I'm gonna stop.
Walk to the edge of the earth, I would fly.